we'll have things going on.
How do they feel about tying water?
They can be taught.
I wanted to just take a moment since you were talking about planning
Yeah,
and mention a couple of things, if that's all right.
absolutely.
So, first, as you're planning your events this summer, well, I'll wait.
They're at the same unit.
So, you may not be aware of this or not, but Scouting Colorado has 80 plus walkie-talkie radios. And when you check radios out, these are walkie-talkies, they don't need a license. You can check them out to go for your weekend or for your hike or whatever, just by contacting the ESC committee, and we'll check them out to you with any quantity that you need.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So if you're planning an event, you want a walkie-talkie radio, think that would be fun, let us know.
Okay.
ESC, yeah. So, yeah.
That's all. It's Brett.
So that's what I wanted to let you know. The other thing is we have a big board out there with bunch of flyers on it of things that the ESC committee does, and we teach. Well, the Stop the Bleed course that you heard about, we do that twice a year. We do the first aid AED CPR training twice a year, and we do it for $35, which
discount.
you can't get anywhere else.
Correct.
And we send out a monthly newsletter that lists all the events and activities that are emergency planning and training related, and they're suitable for both Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts. So if you're not on our newsletter and have any interest in doing so, you can get it on just by asking.
I might be interested. We're going to go up and do our camping trip out on Boulder, 17th of July. It's for the 17th. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sure they just not a structured plan. I'm sure they just.
Yeah, but that's the point. Yeah, just let me know.
Okay.
And my contact information is up there on the board, but scouting.esc@outlook.com.
Awesome.
On the CPR training that we offer as scouts, it transfers over to all the other places that you would go that need CPR, that need to prove your CPR, where some of those don't transfer into scouts.
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
You're on the Red Cross course, you Ryan?
We're actually using the other one, American Heart. American Heart. Thank you. Yeah.
Because the Red Cross, I think, is the one that doesn't
Transfer anymore?
Yep. Oh, okay.
Why is it?
Just depends on what the organizations accept.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're American Heart.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you for the
Cool.
time.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay. So, for anybody watching at home, I don't have a camera like showing our room, so they'll just have to listen to us and hope for the best. I have a couple of things that I wanted to share, but I did not end up getting a chance to print the thing that I was really excited to show. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull that up on the screen so everybody can see it.
So, in the meanwhile, for the ESC organizations, their obligations, what is the purpose of?
do the training once a month of specialized emergency trainings. And
5 day for scouting crisis, or is it?
Well, we hope that people that go through it are willing to step up and be a medic, possibly for.
In the Discord channel, did you ever
Your
put the?
resource center, even when you guys go camping. You should have somebody who's your
Because I
designated
never see it.
medical person.
So
You guys
But you
have.
should have to make sure that everybody knows who that is.
so
Because we do the training for the ESC, that's part of what we're trying to do is get people comfortable with what they're doing, but also to take them back to their units and share some of what they.
I have my
Now they
code
can't
shared
be able to teach them, just so they can share
But
some of the
again,
stuff that they're.
I'll send you a message that
Yeah.
need a username,
Thanks. Thanks.
Oh,
because
okay.
it's, I'm not making the code public.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. All right. So, what we're talking about today is field trips and activities, and then also visitors that you can bring into you. So, what I'm going to do is, I was kind of hoping that I could get some ideas from people and add them on here. And if people have links they want to send me, I'll add them to this, and then I'll post this in the Discord and share this link on the calendar as well. Because I just put up some things that like I have found that we've done, but I know everybody else has other ideas too. So I wanted to make this like just a useful kind of back and front and back piece of paper that has a bunch of ideas for things that you can do. So places you can go or people you can have come in. So the ones I want to talk about real quick, Douglas County Search and Rescue, we had them out a couple of years. They were fantastic. So they brought like tchotchkes for the kids. They had some, branded stickers and like, preparedness cards that they could attach to their backpacks. They brought like a rescue basket and let the kids carry each other all around. So like, it was awesome. We had a great time. So strongly recommend reaching out to them and asking them if they'll do a presentation. The lady that organized that for us used to volunteer with them, and she's not with our pack anymore. So I don't have direct contact. If I get that, because I want to call them and have them come back out again, if I get that, I'll add it here so that everybody can have the this one's really cool. You can have the coroner come to your pack meeting. We had one of our bear den leaders. Her name is Donna. She is phenomenal. She called the coroner to come out to talk to our bears about the forensics adventure, and he brought like a whole presentation and a skull and like all kinds of cool stuff. It was amazing. So yeah, so strongly recommend that if you've got cubs, you're in Douglas County, reach out to the coroner's office, let them know that you've got scouts who are interested in forensics. See if they'll come out and talk to you, because yeah, that was really cool.
Would that be something though, as far as like all the Cub Scouts would do? Okay.
So I know that like for the bears, there's a forensics
Right.
adventure, but honestly, like
All the kids would love it.
one of my overriding philosophies is that nowhere in the Scouting America mission statement does it talk about getting as many loops as you can. So if you can have a cool experience that doesn't satisfy any adventure requirements, have a cool experience.
Yes.
So yeah, have the coroner come out. We did the same thing. So with the Douglas County Sheriff's Department Canine Unit, they brought the dogs, and they did that for Critter Care Adventure, but like everybody else thought that was super cool too. So have somebody come out. You can do the same thing for like a personal trainer. We had a couple of people in the pack, leaders who are members of a gym who have a personal trainer there. They asked them, "Hey, would you mind coming out and chatting with the Cub Scouts?" They love it. So we've had personal trainers come out to multiple troop events and pack events. So everybody's got fitness adventures. Have somebody else come in and talk to the kids, right? Like have a personal trainer come in. It's a different face. They bring a different energy. It changes everything up. So yeah, I think we've had a handful of different ones. Everybody that we've talked to has been on board with it. Like they want kids to learn about fitness. So these ones are ones that we call our special events. So Hawk Quest, we do a fall. We just did that this past fall. So Hawk Quest, they will bring in rescued birds of prey and fly them around in your meeting space. It is ridiculously. So they've got like a bald eagle, they've got Harris hawk, they've got peregrine falcon, they've got owls. Like it's amazing.
Is
So
there a cost to that?
there is. So that one I want to say is like, I think it's $400. So it's not cheap to have them come in and do it. What you could probably do though is maybe like combine, like have another unit or have a troop and a pack together or something like that, and maybe split your costs. So yeah, that one, and then all the top ones. So search and rescue, coroner, sheriff, personal trainer, all of those, as far as I know, are free. Like we didn't pay anything for them. They're just people who will volunteer to come talk to you. The Hawk Quest, they're a nonprofit, but they charge for their people to come out and do it so that they can afford to feed their birds. Party safari. One of our dads, like his kid went to a birthday party, and this guy brought like turtles and scorpions and lizards and snakes and all kinds of stuff, and it was amazing. So he was like, "We should do that at the pack." So we did, and it was great, and the kids loved it. So that was another one that we've done. I think that one was probably somewhere between 300 and 400. We haven't done them for a couple of years, so not 100%, but I've got links on there. You can reach out and find out. The South Suburban Parks and Recreation District Nature Van is also super cool. So South Suburban has a space that's on it's on the other slide for field trips. They have a place called Carson Nature Center that's right over by Asking Grove Shopping Center. And if you've ever been there, they have a flood table, which is really cool. So like you can put buildings on there and then carve riverbed or whatever in this like little plastic material, and then you raise the level of the water, and it floods, and you can see the effects of erosion, and you can see the buildings floating downstream and all kinds of stuff. They have a portable one in a van that they will bring to your meeting. So super cool they do that. We have them come out and do 3 things. This one was more expensive. I want to say this one was like $500. Because we had them do 3 things, and they were there for, I think 2 or 3 hours. But they had crayfish that the kids could like touch and play with and pull out. They had a skulls and skins presentation where they had like a bunch of local wildlife skulls and skins that they brought out, so the kids got to mess with, and the flood table. So that was fantastic. This one I have not done. Somebody else in here mentioned this one a while back. It's called Strategic Kids. They basically bring Lego kits to your thing and then show everybody how to build the different Lego kits that they've got. So I haven't done this one yet. It's on my list to get into our rotation somewhere. But and I can't remember who told me about it. Might have been Steven from Castle Rock. But it sounded really cool. So that one could be worth looking into. Something I was not able to find info on, but I think you could probably make it happen, is Speed Stacks, the cup stacking people.
Yes.
They have a local office here.
Oh, really?
And so I think they do like school stuff, and they'd probably be worth talking to see if they'd come out and like do a demo for the kids. And then, so fire truck visit. We did this, I think 2 years ago. I just went on their website, and now they say that they don't do it for scouting groups. They did for us. I don't know why.
They started hosting a scouting day.
Was that so? I
Thought
think
that
maybe
you-
that's why.
Yeah.
Because like they were still doing that, but they brought a truck out to us, and it was great. We just had them meet us at our school that we meet at, and it was like on a Saturday or something, and they just brought a whole fire truck. It was great.
We did it in December, and they placed a restriction on us for doing it. Like it had to be between 5 and 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And they put all these things, and the kids showed up, and they were there a few minutes. They started talking to the kids, and then without warning, they got in their truck and drove off, and we're like, okay, thanks.
That was one of the things that they mentioned. And also, same thing for like ambulance EMT. We haven't done that for scouts. We're a homeschool family, so we've done that as like a homeschool activity. They tell you like, if we get a call, we gotta go. Like, it's just the name of the game. And so yeah, that was cool. I think ours was there for a while, and then they had to roll out. But same thing with police. You can contact police, local police, and have them come out too.
Arapahoe County came out for us this past year
Very
and
cool.
did an incredible job between showing them the patrol car, but then talking about stranger safety and personal safety, and ran them through some drills, and just
Cool.
he did an incredible job.
That's fantastic. Okay, I'll put them on the list too. So are you in Arapahoe County or are you in Douglas?
We're in Arapahoe.
Okay, because I live in Arapahoe, but our meetings are in Douglas.
It's hard to get the Douglas County.
So for the coroner and for the canine, our leader was able to get them going.
That's what, we had a leader that they did a station visit. She literally, he emailed a few times, called the station. She finally, like, her husband knows somebody. They made a call, then all of a sudden it started happening.
There you go.
It took
Okay.
forever for her to get a hold of
So
that.
maybe it's who you know.
I guess so.
Well, so on some of those things, doing the police stations, the sheriff's office, the fire departments, have somebody go up to the door,
That's,
talk to them. We used to do the fire department, and they would give us a quick tour of the fire department, and we would do on July 14th, we'd do a flag return
Oh,
at the fire station.
Yeah.
On Flag Day, because we thought it was kind of cool. And they said, yeah, we can do it. We'll do it on the back just like we've done in the past and everything. And they said, but we're on call. So if something comes in and we're sitting there doing something, and I think we're actually doing Pinewood Derby. We're using one of their base to run our Pinewood Derby. And all of a sudden, we'll be back. And they left.
Yeah.
And there was 20 kids and 10 adults there, like, in the building.
Yeah.
Because I think it was a Saturday when we were doing it, so the receptionist wasn't there. They just left. But the police department, same thing. There's always somebody there. But we went up and talked to them and said, hey, can we get a tour of the police station? Sure, when you want to come in? Yeah. We do them after school, like 3:30 on Thursday or something. Sure.
That's,
And they gave us a tour of the whole police department or the police building that they just built. I think it was maybe 10 years old. They remodeled it like 10 years after they built it, but we went down right after they remodeled it. They showed us, the whole thing. So personal contact, walking up and talking to somebody, really makes a difference.
You got 3 events per year, and you need to fit into one of those, and they really tightened it up.
yeah.
We did do that. It's pretty cool. They don't show you the jail.
For the best. For the best.
no, the cousin there.
The Christensen Center over in Casper, I was surprised. They actually had us up in the emergency response center with all the computers.
Wow.
Stuff, and I found out there's 3 counties. I remember which one. It's Douglas, Elbert, and another one. It might be yours.
Okay.
So like you trouble with in Elbert County, you may well be in the basement of that center at Castle Rock.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so Arapahoe County does share,
Oh, right.
Arapahoe County does have their own facilities, but it depends on where it is. They'll run down to Castle Rock. Castle Rock's pretty popular.
So something that this was years ago, and like you guys mentioned, they might have changed it, but they did a scout night at Parker Police Department, and they brought the kids in and they fingerprinted them and they let them like do all kinds of cool stuff. Like, it was awesome. So I haven't seen another one for Parker Police yet, but there's a lot. A lot of these places have a scout night. You just have to know to go look for it or call somebody and ask about it because they've got something on the schedule. You might just have to fit into it. So
We did Denver Mint was another one that you can put on there.
oh, cool. Okay.
That they give the kids a quarter. Every time we had it scheduled this year, unfortunately, due to government shutdown, it was canceled.
Didn't get to go.
And such, but we've had a lot of success in prior years.
That's really
So
good.
you had it more recently, just
Huh?
not this year, but the prior year.
Prior
or-
year, yeah.
And like what days?
We normally try and find one of those teacher and service days
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're only open during,
Monday through Friday.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and such. And so we would target like one of those teacher and service days or something like that.
Yeah.
The other one we did in December that was really fun was Hammond's Candy
Oh, cool. I've heard
offers
about
a
that.
free tour, and all the candies that get dropped and broken and such, they literally, hand out just a handful of, giant candy canes to every
Nice.
kid.
That's a winner.
And the parents end up spending $40 a piece anyway, so they're happy.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a cool tour.
I haven't been to that one. I haven't been to Celestial Seasonings. I know they do a
They-
tour as well. I haven't
Didn't
been
they
to
stop all their tours?
I think they still do them, but it's their private ones now. They're not public ones, I believe.
Yeah, and I'm not sure they allow kids or under 18 anymore.
that. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Hickory Hams,
Hickory Hands. Okay.
the one, I think it's Hickory Hams. It's the one in Castle Rock. They used to do tours too. I don't know if they still do. Been a while since. Right by Rock Yard.
The Denver Mint one. Remember the price on
Free.
it is free.
Another one you can put up there is Douglas County Open Space.
Oh, okay.
You can get private tours of some of their closed venues.
Oh, cool.
They're
Okay.
opening up a few of them, like one of them down on Park Road.
Yeah.
They're opening it up this summer sometime. I don't know when it's supposed to open up, but it's across it's east of Casper Canyon,
I think I've seen that.
about 3 miles
Okay.
south. We went there when they first acquired it.
Yeah.
And Willows.
Oh, very cool.
So the way we got to be able to do it. White Ranch. They're
Okay.
doing a big thing here this week, next week.
Okay.
An open house kind of deal. It's a real cool one. It's off of Ridgegate.
Okay.
So those are two I know of. for
Yeah.
sure. They're
What's that one
opening
called? Swiger?
Swiger. SCHWEIGR, I believe.
Okay, cool.
And then the other one is Castle Rock. They've got
Oh, the actual the Castle Rock.
well, Castle Rock is cool too, but Castle Rock itself, they're tried sending it to you, but I couldn't find you. Easier to show you here.
Oh, okay.
They do tours of Castle Rock. They explain all the old buildings and everything in Castle Rock, so pretty cool.
They did one of those.
So it's
Like they take you down to like Castle Cafe and B&B and all those.
they'll talk about all the buildings. So I could forward it to you.
Oh, okay.
But they do a tour. It's $10. What they do.
Cool.
That's a setup tour for the group, but they do private ones too. Or scouts come up and say, "Hey, we'd like to do the tour." They'll set it up where how long do you want to walk?
Yeah.
Because you can walk for 3 hours in downtown Castle Rock and hear about all the stuff. Now the Cub Scouts aren't going to want to get into that stuff, but it's downtown Castle Rock is some really cool old buildings and history around some of the old buildings.
Yeah.
B&B Cafe, there's a gunshot hole in this. What happened?
Yeah.
Cool. Kids that like that part.
That's cool. Nice.
But there's multiple buildings that they go through and talk about.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't say go through. Some of them are private residents. They'll tell you the history of them. And old people want to hear it, but kids, they just want to get some of the cool things. But they also do during, and I don't know when they do it, they do a scavenger hunt.
Cool. They did that. So Parker has one of those too, where it's like periodically they'll do it, but it's like you just walk through and they'll have into the buildings. They open them up so you can get back around and see stuff, and like they kind of do a tour. It's like a scavenger hunt tour of the history.
And most of my Parker does it, but in Castle Rock they give you go to the building and talk to them and they punch a card or whatever for you. And then when you finish it, you go back to the visitor center and you get a prize.
Nice.
Usually like a coin or
Yeah. That's really cool.
So yeah.
So I'm guessing most of the towns around here have something similar to that. You just have to know who to ask, and so one of the positions that we put into our pack was, and it's nice because it's an asynchronous position. It's probably something anybody could do whenever. We call it our community events coordinator, and it's just somebody who keeps an eye on Facebook and the calendar for the town and everything else, just to see what's happening. And they just post it up in one of the channels on our Discord and say, "Hey, here's this thing that's going on. Do we want to put it on the calendar?" And if you have somebody doing that, it makes it easier to find this stuff that is really cool, but you wouldn't know about it. Especially you may not know about it until it's too late to plan for it, because you see a post or something somewhere that's like, "This was great, we just did it, and we're not doing it again for another year." So having somebody finding this stuff in advance is really nice. That's just my pack.
Can you convert this? I guess my recommendation would be make this a spreadsheet and make it the item or event address. Last updated. Note if there's like a price, contact information.
100%. So I live my life in spreadsheets. I love them with my entire heart.
Gave him a Christmas present.
Exactly. So I was like, but nobody else loves spreadsheets as much as I do. I'm gonna put it on a Word doc.
I love
Yeah. Celestial seasoning. So the updated information is $6 a person, 5 and older
Okay,
now.
So for Cub
Um,
Scouts.
we can make that work
We get
And-
chipmunks in for free.
Yeah, I mean,
Not that we have those yet.
soon. So soon. So a couple of these. So this was really cool. The Parker Mayor has a form on their website where you can put in, I'm a scout unit, here's my number, here's my age range, here's the adventure or the merit badge we're working on, and they will tune a discussion to meet your requirements, which is awesome because the Parker Mayor has a lot of family history with scouting. So he's like very scout friendly. Super nice guy. I don't think he's running again. I think somebody else is running. So I don't know how that's going to go, but like, it was great. We took our Weeblos down there because they've got a meet a, elected leader thing. So we took them there last year. They had a phenomenal time. What was really cool is we also do, the Parker Mayor's tree lighting is always on Black Friday. And we work a table there as like a community service thing. And we had some scouts who were like, "Do you know the mayor? Like, can we meet the mayor?" And I was like, I mean, I know him a little. Like, I'll go. Right, like, just, like, Mr. Jared's pretty cool, y'all. Let me go talk to the mayor. So I went and found our handler who helps us with all our stuff, and I was like, some of my scouts really want to meet the mayor. And she went and got him, and he came and like sat in our tent and gave the kid a high five. Made his week. It was amazing. So yeah, one of the other things that we do is like, we do it as a community service thing. We just tie into the town, like, and then if you tie into the town and you know some people there, then like, kind of makes it easier. You can say, "Oh, hey, we'd love to help with this," or whatever. So like, recommend doing that too.
So for like us in Highlands Ranch, though.
You guys are an HOA with delusions of grandeur. There's no.
Highlands Ranch Metro District, GM.
I just learned that it's not a town.
Nope.
It's an HOA.
It's unincorporated. That's why it'll default to Littleton.
Sales tax.
So there you yeah. So if you can't do that, you could still probably do like a Lone Tree or or a Littleton or something like that. I bet somebody's got one where they let the kids come, like go meet a mayor or something like that. Because that was
Borrow on somebody else's.
borrow somebody's mayor. So something else that we did recently, a County Line BMX track, which was super cool. So we did that again this year as a big thing. It's like $40 an hour. Like, that's not expensive. You could easily do that for your own unit and just do like
a day there.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's like an evening where they don't have track practice or something, you can just get your kids out there and let them ride around the BMX track. They will have the time of their lives. Okay, so this one is phenomenal. Lake Lehow. Has anybody not been or doesn't know what Lake Lehow is? So Lake Lehow is a private pond owned by Denver Water, managed by CPW, that is stocked, and it is exclusive to youth education programs. So if you want your kids to have a very cool fishing experience,
Like I could catch fish.
that is the place. My son Riker went on his birthday and caught 5 fish. And we had been fishing, I don't know how many times at like regular lakes all around town, never caught a fish. So that one, absolutely amazing. You can go, it's next to Chatfield Reservoir.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the one?
It's like on the south end of Chatfield Reservoir. It's private. So that one is amazing. Strongly recommend. You kind of have to get in early because it fills up because school groups go and everything. So he starts taking reservations in February
For
the rest of the year.
okay.
So you
we
could,
did Fly and Bee Park.
I don't know that one.
Just
The fish were this big. We just called Bobber's moving, and we're like, that's not gonna be able to eat anything.
It's in Highlands Ranch.
Okay.
Do you know where the place, the retirement? Well,
Not the bee.
Not the B, the other one, the big one. I'm sorry. Children's Hospital.
Oh, okay.
You pass Children's Hospital,
Okay.
so you're heading west,
Yeah.
and then just down there,
Yeah.
there. I think they're gonna end up having to take down the building there because there's like a historic building unit
Okay.
or whatever. But that kids can.
There's a little fishing pond and a dock all the way around.
Well, that's cool.
Fishies are little.
So with this one, like literally the biggest rainbow trout I've ever seen in my life.
He's pulling it out.
This huge fish, and it's sponsored by Eagle Claw. So you show up, and they've got poles and bait, and they've got a park ranger there to show you how to do it and talk to the kids about the different fish. So like, that is the thing. I heard about it ages ago, and then I couldn't find anything, and finally I like found the guy's email address in a archived PDF in somebody's like hidden.
See, that's incredible because I reached out to Cutthroat because they're when you search Lake Lehow,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, we offered a date back in April, and that's it for the year.
Yeah, so if you reach out to them directly, you can coordinate. Also, if there's a council fishing derby or anything like that, that's usually where Nick has them. So there's usually a couple of dates during the year where Nick Kurtz will have organized something down there as well. But if you can't make those, or if you just want to do something for your pack, you can do those too.
And that's the one where they show up with the equipment too.
Yeah, so that they've got a huge shed full of free equipment. You can just go and borrow their poles, catch fish.
Wow.
It's all catch and release. Okay, we gotta wrap up here pretty quickly. So, Denver Museum of Nature and Science. Let me see if I remembered to bring my thing that I printed. I did. Okay, so I'm gonna share these. So I made packets for Cub Scouts of all ranks. I guess not all ranks. I need to make tigers and I need to make AOLs. So these are packets, and I'll pass them out. Each one is an adventure that Scouts can complete on site at the DMNS. So you show up, it tells you in the leader guide, it tells you what you need to bring, it tells you where to go first, what to look at to complete one of these adventures. So I may
share those PDFs on
100%.
Discord.
Yeah, so I'll put them in there as well, and I'm gonna finish the other ones too because we're going in July. It used to be relatively free or very discounted if you had a group of 10 or more.
Okay.
I don't know if that's still the case. It looks like they changed some stuff on the website, so it might need to reach out to them, but it's still some kind of a discount. And usually you get discounts on the planetarium and the like IMAX and all that stuff too. So we've gone the past handful of years. It's fantastic. They also added a pretty cool outdoor space now, like a playground and all kinds of stuff. So
Along those lines, on the museum, they also have a scavenger hunt inside the museum.
yeah, for the gnomes. Yeah, so that was really cool. Carson Nature Center, I mentioned that one. That one's really cool. You can call them and set up a tour with a guide. They'll do gold panning with you. So like you can set up a gold panning tour where they'll take you to the creek and like teach the Scouts how to gold pan. It's pretty awesome.
Long those.
If y'all are planning any of this, y'all want to invite your friends over here to have fun with y'all. I'd be more than
Okay.
happy
They don't do
to
it.
try
We're
to
saying you
bring
want our
anybody.
calendars.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to
Let's
go
go to work.
This is all stuff that I would do.
Very good. Nice. So South Metro Fire Scouting Day, we just had one. I know they'll have more.
It was April 6th.
The Denver Zoo has Scout Days. We went to the last one for the Glowing Wild.
Mhm.
It was awesome. That is the most fun I've ever had at the zoo, and I've been to the zoo a lot. Really cool. So one of my best suggestions, find a Girl Scout troop and ask them what they're doing. Because Girl Scouts do all this stuff all the time. They are out at these field trips and community events constantly, and most of the groups that are offering this stuff send it to the Girl Scouts because they know that they're going to show up. And so if you
Girls don't go camping.
maybe, I mean, hopefully they do, but some of them
That's part of it. They don't go camping. They
they,
do the
they
day
do this stuff. But like you can use these things to dramatically improve your program. Like for the zoo night, you don't have to organize anything.
No, they
You
just
just
buy the tickets.
show up.
Yeah.
and it's great. So like that's one of the things that I've been really pushing is program is where it all starts. You can start a really good program if you've got one person willing to work very, very hard. You can have a really good program. And then once you have a really good program, then more kids will tell their friends, you get more people involved, you get more adults involved, and then you can share the load. So get your program awesome by doing other stuff. So your regular den meetings, you can have those, but don't feel like that's all you can do. Go out, do field trips, have people come in and talk to your den meeting. If your program is really solid, that's going to make everything easier for you because so that's the thing that I've been thinking a lot about and noticing is that when you have really cool stuff, that gets people excited. So we did like a Cave of the Winds overnight. It was amazing.
So you did it with Cub Scouts.
Yeah, down to 5.
We
Yeah, we
did
did 5
Giant Mountain Zoo camp
That's
out
that-
in February.
Yeah,
That we organized ours with the full moon and the wolves were howling.
oh, that's cool.
And I mean, unfortunately, we watched a pelican die and then a giraffe fall over dead too.
Oh, jeez.
Circle life.
It is.
The wolves ate well that night. So those are great too. We're gonna do Denver Aquarium overnight in February for our indoor overnight. You sleep like in the tunnel with all the sharks swimming around, or like over top of like the big glass circles, and then there's like sharks and barracudas and stuff swimming under. That one's awesome. Strongly recommend.
Excellent preparation for life.
Yeah, right.
What do you, just curious, what's the cost on that? Do you have?
So most of those are like 70 per person per
Okay.
night.
Yeah,
Like,
because that's like, yeah.
and what I'll say, the Cave of the Winds was, I think about that, that's pretty standard for most of those. Plains Conservation Center, we did an overnight there. It was pretty cool, but I feel like that one would have been fine as a field trip more so than an overnight.
Mhm.
The overnights are really great if there's like behind the scenes stuff to see, or like being there on your own feels super special or whatever. So Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, Cave of the Winds, Denver Aquarium, those are all great for overnight. And then Littleton Museum is amazing. If anybody has not been there, it's free and they do living history stuff. So you can go and there's people in costumes and there's a blacksmith and there's people shearing sheep and there's like all kinds of awesome stuff. So strongly recommend that one as a field trip place. Yeah. Can you fish it there? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I actually went there because when I was in middle school, I wanted to be a blacksmith, and my poor advisor had to like find me a blacksmith to go learn from as like a career placement program. Blacksmith is not a great career, I'll tell you. It's tough to get
Silver
into.
Dollar City, the Littleton Museum.
Right, there's like 2 places you can.
So we didn't get to do it this past year. I heard that either the Pepsi Center or Mile High was like part of their public outreach program for certain scouts.
Yeah.
The Girl Scout troop that some of our scouts had siblings in went and did one or the other. I forget which one they did.
Pepsi Center does, I don't know if they still do. Marie can find out for us, but they used to do during either an Nats game or a Nats game. They do a sleepover.
Oh, cool.
And you gotta leave court, leave the area, get up on the concourse, then you can watch it, then you can go back down, watch it, change out the court, and then you get to sleep on the concourse.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. They did it for quite a while. I'm sure they've done it again.
I know the Air Force Academy
Oh,
is
yeah.
pathways to the Rockies, but they do the football game and then the same thing, leave back in and not on the field, but in the parking area
Okay.
after the game.
That's pretty
Talk to the
Well,
locals, they need
tours-
money.
tours
Got
do
on.
Done a sleepover for the scouts.
So that's something that I wanted to figure out as like a council thing. One of the others that I heard suggest was iFly, the indoor skydiving place. This was probably 7 or 8 years ago, but that was like one of the first things that we did when my son was very young. They had a council or a district event where they taught something about physics or something in advance, and then you got to do the skydiving. So as people find this stuff, please share. So if you reach out to somebody and you find something really cool that your pack does or your troop does, let's start sharing that, because if we get more units going and doing these things, then more people will offer it. And like Dinosaur Ridge, I love Dinosaur Ridge. They used to do a scout days. It was amazing. That's where I got this idea, because they did this for us. They hand you a packet and say, here's how you can complete your adventure. But they didn't get enough people going, so they stopped doing it. And I've reached out multiple times and I'm trying to get them to pick it back up. But I feel like if we got enough people going, if I could say I could get 100 people there, you know, something like whatever their number is, I bet they bring it back. And if we put the outing back in scouting, get people out of their windowless church basements and go do cool stuff, I think that's the big key here. Is that's going to make everything better.
Centennial Airport does an airport tour with a behind the scenes thing as well.
Yeah,
I think when they've got the new Wings Over the
The Rockies, that's like they got the Wings of the Rockies there.
the secondary one.
Marie, do you happen to know how successful like the Scout Nights at the Avalanche and the National Western Stock Show and stuff have been?
So those ones I don't, because I am so, like when I came in, they were like, hey, here's the stock show, right? So I'll have to get those numbers from Emily. I know that we have had scout days at the Rockies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they announced them, I
Nobody
push them out to the crew or the pack.
I'll post the PDF.
But I'm just curious if you guys, like, we don't have people, like, I don't actively make, like, we're going with this as a unit necessarily. I say this is available. Do you want to do it in the family?
So the Nuggets in the past used to be a big draw. We used to take ours there, and you have
It's so late.
300 or 400 kids and families there. And they pick up a big section up of one of the nets. The Avalanche didn't offer a whole lot because it's so popular they don't have seats.
Yeah.
The Rockies used straw pretty good, and on the Rockies one, all the scouts got to go onto the field.
I mean, the stock split was cool. We got to go down on the arena floor.
Yeah.
They got a patch, which my kids
Yeah.
there, but and
So-
they got to meet the rodeo queens. Thank you.
So as far south as we are, halfway to the Rockies, have some great opportunities for scouts. That's true. That we can use as scouts. They're open to, because they come up to some of our events.
Yeah.
They use our Baloo, they use our aisles. Because it's, some of them are, Peyton, it's easier to go to.
They're, yeah, Woodland Park, they're done. They do have a free scout day if you.
That's cool.
They do have that. And
Where?
then, it's in Woodland. Park. It's,
South of.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's south, but, they do have some different events though, as I know those, because I love people.
Like, did we walk in the Douglas County Fair Parade? The Scouts.
So there are units that
Do it.
sign up.
Okay.
You have to register to do it. But I know my pack, 60 will be walking in it. And if another unit wanted to walk with them, I can hook them up.
And that's what we're doing in Highlands Ranch. I just didn't know if there's a push for us to be at these civic events as scouting Colorado, as opposed to like Act 260.
Oh,
Act
I don't
71.
know. Best thing about it is you talk to Marie and say, hey, can you turn me up some,
Yeah.
some flyers? And she can get it, and you can hand them out.
So you just need someone local to coordinate
Yeah.
the units.
We have, I think last year there was 2 packs and a troop that walked.
That's like half the Castle Rock. I mean, it's-
I think there's 8, 9 units, but we had 3 of them there last year.
That's cool.
And it's, good showing usually, the pack, my pack usually gets 3/4 of the walk, because they know that they get candy.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to be crazy.
And somebody usually buys ice cream at the end.
So we just
Well, we better bug out and get in there. We can keep talking, but I think we're supposed to go do a closing or something. We can miss it. Oh,
Basically,
So
finished, and then we just did that, and that's why I came here.
oh, fair enough.
We're
Okay.
here, so.
There's also the Colorado Wildlife Center. The,
Oh, is that like?
County
that
Life.
Forest Lawn?
Near the Continental Divide.